I hope you all got a good night's sleep. We certainly did. I think the most I heard was 2 hours. I am proud to be standing up here today with Governor JB Pritzker, Senate President Don Harmon, and my Democratic colleagues celebrating the success of this session. And before I go any further, I too want to give a shout out to our dynamic team in the House, certainly our Budget Director, Mark Jarmer, and his entire team. They worked tirelessly to get this done. But you heard me say a couple hours ago on the floor my thoughts about Leader Greg Harris. He truly is the embodiment of public service. And I could not have asked for a better majority leader in my first. Smart. He's so strategic, just brilliant. And we couldn't have gotten it done without him. But I also want to make sure you know who's standing here behind me, because they didn't go to sleep because they wanted to be here with all of you. And we have Leader Robin Gable, Leader Lisa Hernandez, we have Representative Anna Moeller, we have Leader Ramirez, Delia Ramirez, Representative Chairman Will Davis, and Leader Jamie Andrade. Every single one of these members carry important pieces of legislation I'm sure you'll be ready to ask them questions about later. But certainly it takes a collaborative team approach to get the big things done that we've been getting done. And when you're going to do it in a condensed session, you certainly have to do it in a collaborative team approach. We had a tremendous amount of productivity because of the people that are standing behind me. I mean, it's really hard to imagine as we stand here today that when we started this session in January, we were only in this building together for one day because of the Omicron variant ravaging our state and nation. More people were testing positive for COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic, and our hospitals were nearing capacity. We literally had to come and go for over a month. I never imagined that our 2022 session would again be upended like that. Never imagined it. But we endured, and we persisted. We got it done, and we got it done by working together. As we regain a sense of normalcy, we can't lose sight of the fact that our state is still recovering. And that's what this budget was all about. We didn't lose sight of the fact that people are still hurting. Much needed state and federal aid flowed to businesses and families during this pandemic, but in many instances, the relief has been uneven. And now that inflation has surged to its highest in nearly 4 decades, we knew it was our responsibility as lawmakers to respond appropriately to the needs of every single Illinoisan. That's what we did in this year's budget. We are helping Illinoisans cope with the situation going on, not just in this state, but all across this country. What does this budget do? This budget helps moms and dads put food on the table. This budget helps families fill up their gas tanks. This budget helps provide financial support for businesses hit hardest by the pandemic. This budget offers more than $100 million in new tax relief for working families by expanding the earned income tax credit. And we're doing all of this while paying our bills, making extra pension payments, and contributing to a once depleted rainy day fund. There's no way to downplay that. Facts are facts. I'm a lawyer. Senate President Don Harmon's a lawyer. The governor's a lawyer. LG is a lawyer. There's a lot of lawyers up here. They'll tell you when the facts are on your side, you argue the facts. And that's all we're going to be talking about are the facts. You didn't hear a single question this morning in the House when talking about the budget because the facts are not on their side. The facts clearly show that we responded to the needs of Illinoisans. We rose to the occasion in this crisis. And that is what you're supposed to do when given the opportunity. We also address safety concerns in the communities all across this state. And we did it in a holistic way. You cannot address it just by throwing money at one situation and ignoring the other. You have to do it in a holistic way. Violent crime will not be eliminated overnight, but it's through policies like the ones we adopted here the last couple of weeks that we are able to address the concerns of our constituents while also targeting the root causes of violence. We must uplift and invest in our people and our communities, and make no apologies for doing that, especially when you do it in a balanced approach. We may not have all the same experiences or perspectives, especially on this particular topic, but I tell you, we all live in this state together, and we all want to live in a safe community. Every single one of us, not just those on the other side. I'm proud of what we all came together to do here this week, this shortened session. I'm proud of what we've done. I'm proud of what we stand for, and I'm proud to go home and tell my constituents what we did for them. Thank you all so much. I'll bring the governor back up for questions. Thank you all so much.